I took a Shopify dropshipping store from 0 to 700K in just 5 months. Over the past 2 years, I have done over $1 million with Shopify dropshipping, but I specifically wanted to talk about this most recent store that really put me in the 6-figure per month club. This store has by far been my most successful, and it really blew up and is the reason why I started making this channel. So this store really started to take off my senior year of college. Before then, I was still in Ecom, and I've been doing it for over 6 years, but I was a high school student focused on baseball, and then I went to college and joined a fraternity and was doing the whole party life and going out and drinking and really having as much fun as I possibly could in college. I was having so much fun in college and wasn't really worrying about what I wanted to do in the future. Then when I got to my senior year, I got more serious and realized it was either I do Ecom full time or I'm gonna graduate and have to work a 9 to 5. I've always known that dropshipping worked, and I even popped winners in previous stores and reached 1K days in the past, but I was never able to actually make it work and do it full time and pay for all my bills, food, payments, whatever it may be. I always had to get another job or DoorDash or Uber or even wash cars. Then around 5 months ago, I started the store, and since then I've done 700K in revenue. A little backstory though, before I popped this store, I was struggling in college. My grades were slipping. I even failed a couple classes, and I was in debt. I fell into the trap of running ads with my credit card and paying for inventory with my credit card, and it just built up over time. Really slowly. I felt like I was doing a good job of not using my credit cards that much, but looking back, I probably shouldn't have gotten that risky, but I accumulated around $10,000 in debt. While all this was happening, I was also graduating soon. I only had a few more months until I got my diploma, got my degree, and had to move out of college. I knew that I was in debt, and I knew that my life was about to change soon, but I feel like that's what makes you work the hardest, and in those moments of tough times, you really have to make things work. And I felt like I had a gun to my head, and I really needed a winning product, and I needed my hard work to finally pay off. I always knew the fastest way to pay off my debt was going to be from a winning product. There's no way I was going to be Uber driving or washing cars to pay off my debt. I was doing those things to pay for my ads so I can find a winning product and scale. So while I was in college and while I was detailing cars and making some money to pay for ads, I finally popped a winning product with TikTok ads, and I made a video about this a long time ago, but I did $1,000 on the first day of testing with about 40% margins. I quickly scaled that store across TikTok and Facebook and even hit some 300K months. And I even took this store to 500K in just 60 days. This store quickly paid off all of my debts, and I was completely debt free, and I felt like I was on the top of the world. The success of this store really kind of changed my life in a sense, because I was able to travel, meet a bunch of different people, even speak at some cool events. It really just helped me network so much in the e-com industry. And if you guys are in a tough spot, whether it be financially or even just mentally, always have the mindset that just one product can really change your life and take care of some financial burdens that may be upon you. This store has really changed my life. In the past couple months, I've graduated college, moved out of my parents' house, and started traveling a lot more and really just building my team. With all my debt paid off, I'm starting to make enough money to make me not work a 9 to 5 and do e-commerce full time. And so on one side of things, I have my own stores, my client stores, and my student stores. And on the other side of things, I make YouTube content about my stores. I'm currently still growing that brand, and it's gonna reach over $1 million, hopefully by the end of 2023. And I'll definitely be making a video about that on my channel. I've since joined the team of Viral Ecom Ads and partnered with my mentor, Noah Brewer, and a couple other like-minded people. And it's just been a great experience this past year. And looking back to January of this year, I was a completely different person, a college student, probably drinking and partying and just not in the right mental state at all. It's so great to learn these skills and not only help my own stores and my client stores, but I'm also able to help new beginners in the space and get them started. And I even have some students who are 14 years old and absolutely crushing it with their stores, and they're levels ahead of me compared to when I was 14 and first heard about dropshipping. So that's it, guys. That is my story. And if I had any piece of advice to give you guys, I would just say that at the end of the day, it's all a numbers game. And e-commerce and dropshipping is all about testing products and moving the needle forward and constantly improving your skills each and every time you test a product. If you want any help or have any questions, you can head over to the Viral Ecom Discord. It's completely free, and every single Monday at 11 a.m. PST, I host a call. People come on and ask me questions, and I think today we had around 40 people in there just asking questions, and I answered all of them. So you guys can do the same. If you have any questions, just head over there, and I'm looking forward to talking with you. All right, guys, that's it for this video. Peace out.